This is the question from Pradeep, my respected friend, putting some more questions. How are sound and light operating our mind? What is the resonance effect of sound? Is there any significance of it in spiritual journey? Does it work in our spiritual development? Thanks and pranam. Beloved Pradeep, this is a good question and serious one. Therefore, listen it with all your whole attention, and then you will see while listening, because listening is the sound. Sound is the original energy. From sound, material is born. Beginning of universe or galaxies, there was nothing. Nothing is the original ground, which is truth. From there, this emptiness is filled by sound. From this sound, planets, innumerable planets and galaxies and many, many universes got born, created. So everything is made of sound. Therefore, I always say you listen. Why I say you always? Mostly in my every talk, I remind you to listen. Because of the reason is very simple, that listening the sound, listening the words, your own voice, without resistance, without saying this sound is good, other sound is bad. And when you so listen, this very listening is the supreme meditation, pure meditation. And you know that how difficult it is to listen something. Human minds cannot listen few minutes. Your thoughts come in and you are gone, far away. And that's why it is very difficult that the teachings can arrive in your inner core of your being. Teachings cannot penetrate you. It can only penetrate you when you listen. As I realized, and it seems that few people do not listen and read the messages. You must understand the significance of sound, how it affects your life. And from sound, words are born. These words you use in your daily life, they have certain sound. For example, if somebody throws words towards you with harsh intention, loud, these words hurts you. On the other hand, someone puts words out of his love and affection. These words affects your consciousness. The sound effects. Yesterday I wrote you one message that this is not a group and this is not the group of members. Now listen carefully. Why I wrote it? Because every word have their own life and they affect you. And mostly social words drag you down, pull you down, make you depressive. Social words suck your energy, creates in you divisions. Social words create in you conflict. Social words create in you confusion. And social words create in you judgments and hatred. What is social word? The word which is conditioned by society. Words are conditioned by the structure of society. These words govern your brain. You are under control. Now, just I explain you what group means and what member means. Group is the crowd of many people who are the member of the group. Member means that like a member of parliament, member of a lion club, member of a certain dogma or belief or organization. Group is formed by crowds, and the member of this group who follows the group instructions. So you become followers. These members are followers. Group is always crowd, and crowd is not only dangerous but always destructive. You can see when crowd is gathered on the road, they start throwing stones, shouting loudly, and put the fire everywhere. The houses get burned, cars, they put the fire everywhere. The crowd. And this crowd is governed by certain idea. That's hate. Therefore, members are followers, and followers are the most destructive and dangerous people. Why? Because followers have fought 2 world wars, millions of killed in First World War, and Second World War, at least 50 million people were killed by followers. The followers from a certain leader fought the war against the followers of another leader. And at least 10 million innocent Jews in Germany were killed by the follower of this dictator, whose name I don't want to mention, for the simple reason that if you mention a name of evil, that evil follows you. Such dangerous is evil. Now you see, that's why I said don't say my teachings platform group members. Since you are living in the effects of words, you don't know which words you are using. You are using blindly without even knowing its effect and its significance in your life. And why I call it the teaching platform and participant, because you are not member, you are participants. Participants means that you are taking part in life events, which is teachings. Teaching itself is nothing but life, the movements of life. And you following that stream of life, participating. You are not isolated but a part of it. It means that is the participants. And platform means where you perform your participations. As many musicians participate on the platform, their music, they cooperate to each other. They play different instrument, but every instrument cooperate to each other. Similarly, you participate and cooperate to your fellow travelers, co-workers on this platform. This platform means the journey, the ship you are set off. So it is not a group members, all such nonsense, Now, how sound affects your life? Listen it carefully. Like Indian mantras, their sound have enormous effect on your body, your mind. Why? Before I go into it, understand what mantra means. This word, Sanskrit mantram, means man, tram, man and tra. Man means, your mind. And the English word mind is driven from Sanskrit manha, man. From man comes the Sanskrit word mind. So Sanskrit word manha means your mind. Atra means remove. Mind means yourself, me. And tra means remove, destroy it. Destroy yourself, your I, your me, your mana. Remove your mana. It means mantra. It's very beautiful, but people don't understand it. They think that mantra means just chanting to pray the God, which is then corrupted, the mantra. But if you chant Sanskrit mantras, without your desires to get something, then these mantra having enormous effects. I myself like to chant mantras because their sounds so beautiful. They purified the whole room, whole house, and no evil energy can enter. You are protected. But you misuse mantras. You use mantras at your lower level. And few mantras are very deep. You must chant. Chanting means when the early morning, when the words are singing, they singing because they are just welcoming the sun, and the earth is awakening and full of oxygen. They are happy. They are not expecting anything. So these birds are singing. Similarly, you should sing like that, your mantras, not wanting something. Because when you want, then the meaning of mantra is gone. Mantra means to remove your I, your mind, man. Through desire, you put more stuff in your mind. So mantra is gone then. Mantra means removing yourself. It's very beautiful. And experimentation happened in Europe and in USA on sound. They have did some randomized control trial, two groups of cows. One group of cows were given food with rock music, Western music, and another group of cows were given food with high class, high standard classical music, sitar, Indian sitar, and other instruments for 6 months. And then scientists measured the quality of their milk, and they found the milk quality was different. And the cow's nature was different. The cows who received the good music, they were more calm and more cooperative to each other, and their milk quality was very higher. And opposite was the case of the other group. So how mind is affected through sound? And light operating your brains also immensely. When there is no sun, have you seen most people get depressive? In India, people don't put many windows, they put curtain. They don't let the sun come in. I have observed in Indian toilets are dark. They have not big windows. And when you live in a dark house, dark room, it affects you. Because light is life. The earth is sustained by light of sun. When sun is only 8 minutes not there, all life will disappear from the earth. No plants, no water can sustain here. And human beings will eliminate it forever. And light is sun. Sun is light. Light creates in you happiness, regulates your hormones and blood circulation. That's why you can't sleep. It's very difficult to sleep when the light is there. For sleep, you need darkness. Similarly, when you want to awaken, you need light. Darkness makes you sleep. All social activities are darkness which keeps you asleep. Your job, your making money, your attachment with material things, your social activities, they always push you to darkness. And light itself is life. Everything growing in light, from plants to human beings, animals, everything. The food you eat is the storage of sunlight. When you eat a fruit, a mango or an apple, what is this? This mango has taken energy from light because you cannot eat light directly. So you eat food through a medium which is a fruit or wheats, chapati, bread, fruits, all have accumulated the light. But if you can make your body very sensitive and your mind very fine through original meditation, then you can say, I don't need food. You can take direct sun energy. In India, there is a man who is more than 83 years old. His name is Prahlad Jani in Gujarat. He's still alive. You should find out in internet. This man has not taken food since 70 years. And scientists from all over the world came in Gujarat to do experiment with this man. How is it possible? Not only this, he didn't drink since 70 years. If you don't drink 3 days or 4 days, you will die. But this man is not eating and not drinking, but he's alive and very healthy. And he's very beautiful. You can see his face. I've seen his face, and it's a beautiful human being, very innocent. And he's so playful and happy. In He's more than 83 years and he has put a ring in his nose like a small child. Through highest yoga asanas and highest quality organic food and right breathing and right living without friction, because through friction your brain cells get die, they die. You can create such sensitive, highly sensitive. There were lots of rishis, you know, and these rishis were not eating for a long time, and they were very healthy, very good body. The light affects your life. You need much light. That's why no curtains should be used. Your windows should be open. Let the light come. And it's the same light inside you. Meditation is the explosion of light. Like many suns have awakened inside you, such a great light happens. And resonance has enormous effect on your brain cells. In Europe, there is resonance therapy for depression. They give the resonances sessions so the tortured brain cells can rejuvenate and get energetic again. Resonance therapy is very much used. Anyway, in India, resonance has been used since thousands of years. They were chanting in gufas, in caves and ancient temples, not these temples, modern temples which are ugly, made of cements. But temples which were created 1,000 years before with beautiful stones. And who created these temples? They were meditative people. They were meditating before putting the stones, making the walls. They were meditating more than working. They were meditating many days and doing work only one day. And when they were not meditating, they were saying, now stop the work. We don't create now the walls of the temple, because the temple will become ugly if they are not in the state of meditation. So months they will not work. Then again they will start working when they gather the energies. That's why such beautiful temples were made, where they were chanting, and this were resonating and showering on your brain cells. This sound were healing you. So mostly people having broken brain cells due to wrong living and due to stress and due to social demands, your brain cells are burned out. They are broken up. They are insulted by social pressure. So this resonance can heal again. You have asked, is there any significance of it in spiritual journey? Sure. Spiritual journey is not only sitting, closing your eyes. Spiritual journey is endless. And all these factors are important. That's why I tell you, don't dissipate your energy, gather your energy, because sound, light, resonance, this all gathers your energy. This is the gathering energy actually, not dissipating. Dissipating is living in darkness, living insensitive, you don't listen to sound. No resonance comes in your brain. This is insensitive living. What is insensitive living? Like in our teaching platform, many times it is said and written very in Hindi and English that don't put this vulgar material, social stupidity, because this is what destroying your life. But you are putting that message and putting these deadly symbols which express your emotions. You have to express your emotion through words, through yourself. Not your emotions should be expressed by the electronic software symbols. It is very dangerous. But you don't understand, look. You don't listen. It's very difficult. Man has been brainwashed. And industry has brainwashed man. They have produced this smartphone and put some symbols, and you are so blind that you are using these symbols so stupidly. You immediately send namaste, or both your hands are joined together in this symbol. You think it is namaste, but it is not namaste. It is a symbol. And you put a flower or your emotional symbols. You don't think even how dangerous they are. That's why I say don't put. It has a reason that why I said in this platform it should not happen. Because of this reason. That's why I tell you this question is very important to understand it. And it's good that you put such question, because it shows your inner spiritual growth. You have asked further, does it work in our spiritual development? Sure. I won't say it development, because development is the measurement from developing from small and becomes big. Because love is not a development. Love is whole. It is already developed. Spirituality is not a development, but spirituality is that you live holistically. All dimension, multidimensional. Then you flower. I would say spiritual flowering, not development. Okay? Because development is a wrong word. It is a political word, a social word. But spiritual flowering means something is flowers. It's very alive and releasing the perfume of spirituality. It works, sure it works. listen now everything very carefully, because I am talking on sound, which is listening. Sound is the highest form of supreme understanding, supreme meditation, supreme awakening. Listen, listen, day and night. You will be purified, you will be pure, cleansed, and healed. Namaste.